Okay, let me start our presentation. We are Team 최현근 and Kim Kyuyong. Okay, I'm excited. Not really, but I'm excited to present our capstone project on all-in-one cryptocurrency analysis and forecasting dashboard. Okay, let's start by looking at why we initiated this project. As you can see on a poster, maybe you can see on a screen, the virtual assets market in Korea is really massive. In 2024 alone, the market size reached approximately 102.6 trillion Korean won, which is over 111 billion US dollars. But size isn't the only story here. The really story is volatility. Look at this graph. As you can see in here, the market value doubled in just 3 months from August to November, and we saw the 77% increase in a single month. While this indicates explosive growth, it also highlights an extreme level of risk. So investors are floating into this market, but the question is, are they investing or they just gambling? So this question is the reason why we start our presentation. So Okay, so this brings us the core problem. Despite the growing interest, individual investors struggle to make rational decisions. The market is too volatile, and without objective data, investment become emotional and dangerous. So there is a clear lack of systematic forecasting tools accessible to general users. So our goal is quite simple. As you can see, to build a clear data-driven dashboard that does three things. First is visually analyze price correlation, and second is forecast future price using a time series deep learning model, specifically LSTM that we learned maybe in third or fourth grade, and ultimately supports investors in making rational, data-backed decision. So how we build this in the a phase of system architecture. Let's look at this in 5 steps. So first, our pipeline consists of 5 main stages. The first one is data collection. We pull real-time data for the top 10 cryptocurrencies using APIs in Binance. This is the logo of Binance, which is one of the most famous cryptocurrency platform in the world. And second, pre-processing. We transform this raw data into usable data frames using Python. And third is storage. We use AWS to store this data reliably and ensuring we can handle updates and delete duplications efficiently. And the core of our system is data analysis layer, the fourth one. Here, we utilize TensorFlow and Keras to run our LSTM models. And finally, everything is visualized on the front end using Shiny, providing an interactive web-based dashboard for the users. So this architecture ensures that our data is always fresh and our predictions are based on the latest market trends. So let's look deep dive our user interface. So the first one is crypto dashboard. As you can see, there's a volume under here, and this one is showing moving average. We will talk about this later. And we can check our data into 1 day or 1 week, 1 month like this. And as I said, we are using the representative indicators called MA20 and MA60. So this is the main screen, chart analysis, and this one is market price. Um, I'm not sure that many of you guys who are watching this video knows about the arbitrage, but in the phase of arbitrage, this is really important, which means like buying in a low price and selling in a higher price in the other platform. As you can see, maybe I can zoom this part. Yes. Maybe clarity is not really good, but here. As you can see, the Coinbase shows the Bitcoin for 107623. which means the lowest price, and OKX shows one Bitcoin for the 107 and 659, which means that it might be better to buy in a Coinbase, a one Bitcoin, and sell it to the OKX. This is the arbitrage. So it actually shows we have to do this arbitrage within like 3 seconds or 3 minutes, 1 minute like that. But we can show the trend that there's a time gap between another platforms. And third one is all predictions, which means that, as I said before, we will bring top 10 coin prices from the Binance, and which means we got the prediction for which means goes up and which means goes down like this. And the fourth one is correlation metrics. This shows the Pearson or Spearman uh, and candle metrics relations that we can show like there's a data-driven proof that which means some kind of investor says, do you have a reason why you invest Ethereum? Then they said just like, because if Bitcoin goes up, then Ethereum follows up, but there's no reason. So this correlation metrics can give them the data-driven proof that the reason why Ethereum and Bitcoin goes um, similarly. So this is the main for user interface that I want to tell. So now let's deep dive into the solution itself. So our first key feature is real-time chart analysis and market price comparison. So we realize that investors need flexibility, and our dashboard allows users to select any of top 10 coins and view charts across various time frames, as I said, from 1 hour to 3 months. And we didn't just stop at a simple lines. We integrated technical analysis indicators, just like, as I said, moving average, MA20, MA60, directly into the charts. And furthermore, looking at the market price section, a user can compare prices across major global exchanges like Binance and Coinbase at a glance. And while automated arbitrage is complex, simply visualizing these price gaps gives our users a significant advantages in identifying opportunities manually. And moving on to our important feature, second one, the data-driven forecasting. So if you look at the all prediction panel, you will see some kind of unique. We don't just show the current price, we display the forecasted future price generated by our LSTM model side by side. So this allows an intuitive comparison, which is model predicting an upward trend or a crash. So user can see it instantly. But individual coin analysis isn't enough. So the crypto market is highly interconnected, as I said, the reason of Ethereum and Bitcoin, for instance. So that's why we built the correlation matrix. The hitman visualize how coin move together. For example, when Bitcoin rises, does Ethereum follow like that? Users can even select different statistical methods like Pearson correlation coefficient to deepen their analysis. So this helps investors diversify their portfolio scientifically rather than just guessing with coins might move together. So, developing this wasn't just about coding on UI or web programming thing. We followed a rigorous four-step development process. So, first one is processing. So, handling large volumes of real-time financial data is tricky. So, we had to ensure our data pipeline was robust enough to handle high-frequency updates without crashing. And step two was tuning. This was the most time-consuming part for us. To make our LSTM model accurate, we spent weeks on hyperparameter tuning. So we had to find the right balance to prevent overfitting while maintaining the predictive power. And step three was handling APIs. External APIs often have strict rate limits, and we designed specific logic to manage these calls efficiently so our service remains uninterrupted. And step four was the forecasting implementation. The project significantly enhanced our practical skills in time series forecasting using TensorFlow and Keras. So, in conclusion, we have successfully developed a platform that transformed chaotic market data in clear and actionable insights. And we moved from high risk gambling environment to a rational data driven investment support system. But we actually aim to go further. For our future enhancement, we plan to incorporate unstructured data like news articles or social media sentiment like this. As you know, in 2025, the words from Trump shows um, historical liquidities on the Bitcoin. So like that. By analyzing news articles and social media sentiment using NLP, we believe we can significantly improve our model's accuracy. And we also plan to expand our coverage to more cryptocurrencies and advanced technical indicators because there are more and more cryptocurrencies, not only these 10 top 10 coins. So we hope that we can expand coverage of the cryptocurrencies on this dashboard. Yes, so we hope that we can give more data-driven investment environment to the investors and not just on the intuitive feeling or just gods there decide what to invest. Thank you for your time, and we are now happy to take any kind of feedback as an email or some kind of thing. Thank you for listening.